Now that the holidays are approaching, this is something that you're going to need on your table for your pasteles, for your arroz con gandules to put on top of it, for all your delicious holiday meals that you're going to make for your family. And when family come over, ooh, if you have this on your table, they're going to love you for it. Puerto Rican pique. Give it a try. It's absolutely delicious. This is what you're going to need for the pique. I use, these are habanero. And these are some hot chiles. You can use any hot chiles that you want, whatever you have available. You can use one, you can use two, you can use three. It's up to you. Peppercorns, some salt, fresh oregano, a little bit of oil, white vinegar, and you're gonna need a glass bottle to put it in. Let's get started. I forgot, you also need fresh garlic. I usually put about 2 to 3 in each bottle, depending on how big they are. I'm making 2 bottles today. So I'm gonna put probably like this 2 big in one and then 3 in the other. Let's see. So I already put the salt and the pepper. I put about a teaspoon of salt or teaspoon and a half, and then a handful of peppercorns. I'm gonna put the vinegar. The vinegar I put just to cover the bottom. I'll show you in a minute. That's around how much vinegar I put. I'm just let it sit now, let the salt dissolve while I cut the peppers. You are going to need gloves because these are very spicy and you don't want them to stay in your fingers and then put them in your eye. It's a whole deal. You're also going to need very hot water. If you don't have really hot water running on your sink, you want to put some on the stove and get it to get almost to boiling, not boiling. Let's get started with these. You're going to cut the garlic and the chiles, the ajíes, as skinny as you want. Like my bottle, the opening is not that big, so I need to cut them in order to fit them inside the hole. So it's up to you depending on your jar. The same with the garlic. I just cut them like in little slivers. And then the habaneros, I cut them in 4, and these I cut them in half and then cut them lengthwise depending how big they are. Sometimes I cut them in half, sometimes in 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting them in the bottles. You're gonna fill it up with the chiles and until you can't put no more. I have some left over because I have too many. And then I put 2 sprigs of oregano in each. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the water. I also put the oil. I usually use olive oil. I forgot to get some this time, so I just put canola oil. You can use any oil you want. About a teaspoon in each, okay? There you have them. You're gonna let them sit for about a week or 2 until they're nice and spicy. Give them a shake once in a while, and open and smell it. You'll be able to smell if they're already spicy. Make them. It's better than the ones you buy in the store. They look beautiful, and they don't have all the preservatives that they put in the stores. And every time I make this,